Hello YouTube, I'm Father Dugan 9000 and this is my review for Tony Hawk's Underground 2. And let me start off by saying, damn you Skate, you raped EA because they have to use the right thumbstick for everything. You made Tony Hawk evil and you're overrated. Why did Tony Hawk have to die? He had to get raped by the whole Pafarial thing. Contrary to what most will say about Modern Warfare, because of Modern Warfare 2, 2009 was a horrible year for Activision because they wasted so much money on peripheral games that everyone just decided to stop buying it. Activision, if you're making a new Tony Hawk game, here's a tip. Get Neversoft and drop the Pafarial. More people will buy it than you won't sell just 3,000 copies. You know, I'm actually kinda, that was something stupid. This game is more for the people that like skateboarding but are more of the Jackass type. Wait, weren't Beavis and Butthead in the new Jackass movie? Yay! So, the story. You know what, fuck it, I'm gonna be lazy again and just show this cutscene to you. This clip was uploaded by Josh Scorcher or the Fiery Joker. Thank you, Josh.
You ever think the last word you're gonna hear would be? Hello, butt nuggets.
Real funny. What is this?
What's happening, fellas? In case you're wondering why Bam and I invited you here tonight, let us enlighten you.
World Destruction Tour. Around the world's sick as hell skating competition that Tony and I threw together and you Jagoffs are gonna compete in.
Right. Whatever.
We're splitting into two teams. I'll be the captain of one team.
And the captain of my team will be... Oh, Phil.
Damn it, Bam! The tire jacks ran right up my...
We're going global, baby. Racking up points for some balls to the wall skating.
And some ridiculous stunts and challenges.
Like that. 50 points if you get someone to hose their pants.
That's sweat.
Woo! And 20 bonus points if you think there's luggage in the trunk.
I just had a fruit salad, all right?
There's gonna be no cameras, no press, and no crazed fans. Just us embarking on a round-the-world party.
Yeah.
Oh, and one more thing. The losing team pays for the entire trip.
Booyah!
Bitches. Take your broke ass to the bank.
So if everyone's down with the program, I say it's choosing time. Mike V, you're with me.
Good choice, Birdman.
Only two left. You gotta pick one.
Do I want the noob? Or do I want Paulie, Wheels of Fury Ryan, the 10-year-old skating madman? No more grinding on wood chippers, huh, Paulie?
That's right, baby.
Come on, Bam, make up your mind.
What's there to the side?
Are you serious? You can't decide between me and a kid in a body cast?
You want some of me? Bring it on, bitch!
I like that. He's fired up. This kid's got game. I take Paulie.
You're number one!
Come on, kid. These guys suck. You're with me.
Ladies, let the first annual World Destruction Tour begin!
Yeah, look like my sister.
When you get into the game, there are two modes you can choose: story mode and classic mode. I'll go into the story mode first because it's basically what I'd probably buy the game for. Basically, you're a random guy, and yes, I've made my guy look like a nostalgia critic for some reason. And your job is to get points for your team. There's about 1,000 points per level, but you can get about 400 and then go to the next if you so choose. There are 4 characters in each level. You, whatever pro skater that's there, the guest, and the special one. Basically, the first 3 handle pretty much the same, and each character gets their own set of goals. You can switch between them too if you like. So, for example, if you're in the first level and you find Ben Franklin and want to do his goal of with jumping down stairs as the nostalgia critic, fine. There's that. However, you'll have to find the character first before you get their goals, and I pause a fair bit because I forget for some reason. I don't know. The pro skaters kind of vary a bit, but they usually range. But they're usually Bob Burnquist, Chad Muska, who for some reason vanished after this game. He never bothered to appear in the other games. It's like he died and no one gave a crap. Mike Valley, him and his legendary bottom beard thing, whatever it is. Rodney Mullen, the guy who most people know for manuals. Tony Hawk, and everyone's favorite skating jackass, Bam Major. His special move is barfing on people while grinding. That is awesome. The guest is usually whoever is there. Like for Boston, it's Ben Franklin. For Barcelona, it's a bull tamer guy. For Berlin, it's a graffiti tagger for some reason. Usually anyone who's there. Sometimes it's another pro skater like Ryan Sheckler, who will never become important even though he's in other games for some reason. Damn. The special ones are my favorite character-wise. The controls are awful, but some of them are just bizarre. They range from something as tame as, let's just say, a guy riding on a bull that's like one of those fake bull things that can move, to Bigfoot on a skateboard powered by a chainsaw. Yeah, that's awesome. Very, very awesome. You get points by doing loads and loads of objectives, which are like 10 or something. They're given for anything really. Some are as tame as getting the score off an arcade machine in a quick time. Sadly, it only has to do with skateboarding. You don't actually play the arcade game, although that would be cool. The stuff as really bizarre as flip tricking off. No. Pulling a grab trick after jumping off a pile of cow shite. Weird. Again, you can go about to 400 points before you can go to the next level, and well, that's basically it. I do have 3 complaints about the campaign, though, if I'm gonna have to be honest. Number 1. Some of these are really simple. I mean, you get points just for grinding on a truck. Yeah, you get points for that. While there are ones as difficult as trying to skateboard on a moving half pipe, they're just so tame. The second thing that annoys me is that these are tame. Yeah, I mentioned that already, but when you look at the stuff Bam's team does, like this.
Oh, yeah, look out, pooper going through. Please keep your hands inside the porta potty while you take a drink, bitch!
I have to put up with stuff as tame as just slapping a rowboat 3 times for some reason. And the third problem is that it's short. Minus the training level, which is actually the first level from the original Tony Hawk game, incidentally, there's only like 6 levels. Oh, and that brings me on to Skatopia. How is it the skateboarding mecca if all that's of interest is the fact that it's a hill, there's a pool, a really long half pipe, and some bowl thing that isn't even finished? That's not the skateboarding mecca. That's it's like the flipping equivalent. It's basically the skateboarding equivalent of Heatons. Everyone says it's awesome, but it turns out to be awful. Oh, and one more complaint. How come there's not enough cutscenes in this game? They're awesome and godly in so many ways. It's really annoying. Ah! Now for the other mode, classic mode. You could do this mode for like 4 reasons. A, you prefer this mode and miss it from the original games. B, you're bored. C, you're doing a review. Or D, you're a masochist. For those who never played the original Pro Skater games, basically you were dropped in this level, given 10 random goals to do, and you had to do them in 2 minutes or less. These goals basically share a common ground with collecting something and getting a score. These scores have 3 categories: high, pro, and sick. Obviously, high is the easiest one to get, and sick is the hardest. There's also one for a combo, and there are also letters called skate and combo. Skate can be hidden anywhere. The letter skate can be hidden anywhere really, and combo is similar, but the difference is you have to do it as in a combo. Otherwise, you lose the letters and you have to start all over again. This takes through all the story levels, but there are loads more as well. These, for some reason, seem to pop up from the previous Pro Skater games. Levels like Philadelphia from Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2, Canada and Airport from 3, Downhill Jam from the original, or Tony Hawk Skateboarding as it was called where I live. They're all there. Oh, and as you can kind of see, I'm using the PS1 Tony Hawk. That's an unlockable if you complete Classic. Oh crap, I just gave something away. Funny, I just went into the game modes and never the gameplay. Alright, I'm gonna put it very, very simply. You can grind, manual, do flip tricks, grab tricks, you can do spine transfers, you can also do backflips and rolls. I'm not going to explain either. Go to the tutorial or play a previous game. Actually, no, just play just play this pretty much. You'll be fine from there. You can also do other things like create your own graffiti tag, which you can do when you're against a wall. You can create your own skate park, although it's not as fun to do as in the original because things are just more insane but don't really work that well. Another one is creating your own tricks, and it's a pretty good setup. But I think American Wasteland did the whole create a trick thing the best. Also, another thing, if you're ever bailing, there's a really cool meter called the freakout meter. Just tap Y like absolutely mad, and you'll probably get a different ending which involves you smashing your board. Not like to the game, just to the whole freakout thing. These don't actually mean anything, they just give you points and allow you to smash your board. You're bored if you want. There's also loads of multiplayer modes, like getting a better score than your player, throwing fireballs at your player, getting more areas than your player, getting a better score so they end up with the title of Horse, Rafflecopter, Twit, anything really. So in the end, Tony Hawk's Underground 2 is a pretty good game. The cutscenes are awesome, the music's great, the skateboarding's still going strong, and well, I love the carefree attitude of it all. The downsides are the objectives in the story are short and tame. The story is short. The classic mode is just damn annoying. Come on, has anyone ever gotten annoyed because they couldn't find that damn 5th letter for God knows whatever reason? Hopefully I'm not the only one. And there's not really that much cutscenes really. Oh well, I can say it's definitely a better game than Skate and whenever Activision are using which way to reach around the Tony Hawk series and just rape its ass. So, if you like skateboarding games and with a bit of laughs, I recommend you get this game. I'm not giving it a score because it's just too damn limiting. I'm Jim, and I'll see you for my next review.